Imagine this, after decades of searching, NASA may have just found the strongest evidence yet that life once existed on Mars. Not science fiction, not wishful thinking, real rocks, real data, and a discovery that could rewrite everything we know about our place in the universe. But here's the catch. NASA is being very careful with its words. Why? Let's dive in. Welcome back to HFY's story, the place where science meets imagination. Today, we're unpacking NASA's latest announcement. What could be the closest evidence of life on Mars ever discovered? We'll explore why this is such a big deal, exactly what was found and where, what NASA is not saying out loud, and the only way we'll ever get definitive proof. Stick with me, because this isn't just about Mars, it's about the future of humanity itself. Let's start with the big question. Why does this discovery matter so much? For decades, the holy grail of planetary science has been answering, are we alone? Back in 1976, NASA's Viking landers ran direct experiments on Martian soil. The results were puzzling. Some looked like biological activity, others didn't. The scientific community stayed split for decades. Then in 1996, a meteorite from Mars, called ALH 84001, was found to contain microscopic shapes resembling fossilized bacteria. NASA even held a press conference announcing possible life. But most experts later decided it was geology, not biology. Fast forward, NASA has been systematically searching Mars ever since, with orbiters, landers, and rovers, all trying to find the smoking gun. Now here's the kicker. NASA's Perseverance rover just found something in Crater that scientists are calling the most compelling potential biosignature ever detected on Mars. If true, this isn't just another science headline. This would mean life is not unique to Earth. It means the universe is teeming with possibilities, and our entire perspective on existence shifts overnight. So what exactly did Perseverance find, and where? The discovery happened in a spot called the Bright Angel region, inside Crater, an ancient lakebed where water once flowed billions of years ago. Think of it as a Martian delta, where rivers carried sediments and organic matter into still waters. The perfect recipe for life. Perseverance drilled into a specific rock nicknamed Falls, and what it found was stunning. Strange features scientists call leopard spots, and poppy seeds dark rings and dots inside rusty red mudstone. Using instruments like SHERLOC and PIXL, Perseverance detected complex organic molecules, carbon-based stuff that is the building block of life. Even more striking, the rocks contained minerals like vivianite and, on Earth, these often form when microbes interact with organic matter. In other words, the chemical fingerprints match what we'd expect from ancient microbial activity in a watery environment. But hold on, this isn't a Hollywood reveal where NASA says, "We found aliens." No, they're careful, and that leads us to the next big point. Okay, so NASA has organics, minerals, and strange rock textures that look a lot like biological activity. Why aren't they just saying, "We've found life"? Here, why science is slow, cautious, and deliberate. NASA officials repeatedly stressed that this is a potential biosignature. That means it's evidence that could have a biological origin, but it also could have non-biological explanations. Let's break it down. Organics, just because you find organic molecules doesn't mean you found life. Organics can form from non-living processes, like chemical reactions with volcanic gases. Minerals like vivianite and, yes, they often show up when microbes are involved on Earth, but geochemistry can sometimes mimic biology. Rock patterns, the leopard spots, and poppy seeds. These look eerily biological, but patterns can also emerge naturally during heating or chemical alteration. In other words, nature can trick us. And NASA does not want a repeat of the 1996 meteorite announcement, which caused huge excitement but ended in scientific disappointment. So instead of saying life, NASA says, this is the strongest candidate we've seen, but we can't confirm it yet. It's like finding a fossil-shaped imprint. Is it a creature, or just a rock that looks like one? Until you can hold it in your hands, put it under a microscope, and test it with the most advanced labs on Earth, you can't be 100% sure. So how do we go from possible biosignature to confirmed life? The answer, Mars sample return. Right now, Perseverance is not just studying rocks, it's collecting them. tiny drilled cores sealed in titanium tubes waiting for pickup. The plan, a future mission jointly run by NASA and the European Space Agency, will send a lander and a small rocket to Mars. Perseverance will deliver its sealed samples. They'll be launched off the Martian surface, caught by an orbiter and flown back to Earth. This would be the first time ever we bring back material from another planet. Once on Earth, these samples will be studied in the world's most sophisticated labs. Scientists will be able to examine microstructures at nanometer scale. Look for isotopic ratios that scream biological. Search for chemical signatures that no natural geology can produce. Only then can we say with certainty, yes, there was life on Mars. But here, the problem, Mars sample return is expensive and complicated. NASA has faced delays, cost overruns, and even political pressure to scale back. Some estimates put it at over $10 billion and pushing into the 2030s. So the proof is coming, but not soon. Until then, all we have are tantalizing clues. But let's step back. What if this really is life? What does it mean? If Mars once had microbes billions of years ago, then life is not rare. In fact, it might be common. Because if it happened twice, on Earth and Mars, right here in one solar system, then across billions of galaxies, the universe must be overflowing with life. Maybe simple, microbial life is everywhere. Maybe intelligent civilizations are not so rare after all. But here, another twist. What if we bring these samples back and they reveal something truly alien? Life that doesn't share our DNA, our genetic code, or even our chemistry. That would mean life didn't just spark twice. It sparked in completely different ways. That would be even bigger. On the flip side, what if it turns out all these signals have a boring geological explanation? Then Mars is sterile and maybe Earth is truly rare. A lonely oasis in a vast, silent cosmos. Either way, the stakes couldn't be higher. This is not just about Mars. This is about us, our place in the universe, and whether we're unique or part of a cosmic family. So here where we stand. NASA's Perseverance rover has found the strongest candidate for ancient Martian life so far. The evidence is exciting, but not yet proof. The next step, Mars sample return, could finally give us the answer we've been searching for since Viking first touched down in 1976. This is a turning point in human history. The discovery that life existed beyond Earth, even if it was just tiny microbes, would be the most profound scientific revelation of our time. And if it turns out life never took hold on Mars, then maybe it tells us just how fragile and precious life on Earth really is. Either way, the story is just beginning. What do you think? Are we on the edge of confirming life on Mars, or will it turn out to be another false alarm? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read them all. If you enjoyed this dive into NASA's discovery, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you don't miss the next chapter in our cosmic story. Because here on HFY Story, science isn't just facts. It's a journey into the unknown, and Mars might just be the next page in that story.